Hey guys! Welcome back to the Unboxing Tito. Nagsimula yung pre-order for this phone last October 16. And pagka-open ng mall, lahat ng tao nagtakbuhan for the pre-order. Kung isa ka sa mga nauna, you get a Mi scooter for free. Unfortunately, hindi ako nagkaroon ng free scooter. Bawal ko kasi tumakbo eh. Pero okay lang yun kasi finally, we have the XIAOMI Mi 10T Pro 5G. My channel provides unboxing and phone reviews of all the hottest phones available today. So if you're new here, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you won't miss out each time I upload a new video. So after all that, let's proceed with the unboxing. This phone comes in this all black matte box with text written in gold. For me, very elegant siya tingnan and gusto ko yung color combination. Let's open this box. Okay. So the first thing you'll see is this black paper box. May nakasulat, designed by XIAOMI. Buksan natin siya. Pag open, una natin makikita is this SIM ejector pin. We'll also find this user guide and warranty card. Meron din siyang free audio dongle, which is good para hindi mo na kailangan bumili. And lastly, yung favorite natin, yung free case. This is just a soft jelly case. And as you could see right here, very bendy siya. I just hope na matibay siya kasi usual na problem ko sa mga jelly case is naglulusen agad yung mga gilid. XIAOMI is claiming that this is also an antibacterial case, which is a very good move for them. Next, we have the phone itself. Ito siya. Tabi muna natin. At the bottom, we'll find this white charging cable with an orange accent inside. So now we are down to our last item, which is this 33-watt fast charging brick. Now let's take a look at the phone itself. Tanggalan natin yung plastic. I'm a huge fan of the glass back. So that's a plus for me. Yung unit natin dito is the Cosmic Black. Pero may dalawang options ka pa, which is the Lunar Silver and the Aurora Blue. Yung unit ko dito is the 256GB of RAM. Meron pa siyang isang variant which is also 8GB of RAM, pero 128 lang yung storage. Here in the Philippines, sobrang swerte tayo kasi you can get the 256 variant for only 24,990. In other countries, it could go as high as 38,000. Now let's talk about the design and build. This has a Gorilla Glass 5 front and back. Yung gilid niya is made of aluminum, so very sturdy yung feel sa kamay. And since glass yung back niya, sobrang premium yung itsura ng phone. Yung downside nga lang is fingerprint and smudge magnet siya. Pero kung di mo feel, pwede mo naman lagyan ng case. At the back, makikita mo dyan yung camera module na medyo malaki yung encasement at protruding yung camera bump. At first glance, you'd think na this is a penta camera setup. But this is just a triple camera setup. Yung isa dyan is a faux camera, while the other one is an LED flash. So this is a 6.67-inch IPS LCD panel. 165.1mm long and 76.4mm wide. Medyo makapal din siya at 9.33-inch thick. Hindi pa kasama dyan yung camera bump. This weighs 218 grams. Kinda similar kay K30 Ultra. For the selfie camera, we have a punch hole cutout located at the upper left. For me, ideal yung location na yan kasi hindi siya intrusive when you're playing games or watching videos. Now, let's check yung physical parts ng phone. At the top, makikita mo dyan yung IR blaster, speaker port, and microphone. Yung left side naman ng phone, it's very clean. Wala kang makikita dyan kundi yung mga antenna bands. At the right side of the phone, nandyan naman yung power button which also doubles as your fingerprint scanner. Nandyan din yung mga volume rockers. At the bottom, you will see the speaker grill, microphone, charging port, at yung dual SIM card tray. Personally, mas gusto ko sana na magkaroon ng in-display fingerprint scanner. Pero dahil LCD siya, hindi yun possible. So XIAOMI opted to place the fingerprint scanner at the power button. Ito natin kung gano'ng kabilis yung fingerprint scanner. So nakalock siya ngayon. Di ba ang bilis? Isa pa. Almost instant. Now let's talk about the display, which is something you should really be excited about. Besides having the large 6.67-inch LCD panel, meron siyang industry-leading 144Hz refresh rate na nakikita mo lang usually sa mga gaming phones. Pwede mong baguhin yung refresh rate sa setting. Pwede kang mamili ito 60, 90, or 144Hz na merong adaptive sync display. Sa adaptive sync display, nag-a-adjust yung phone refresh rate depende sa pinapanood mo. It can go from 30, 48, 50, 60, 90, 120, and finally yung 144Hz. Pero para mas maintindihan yung sinasabi ko, let me show you. So let me show you a quick sample ng adaptive sync display ni XIAOMI. So right now, yung phone natin is naka-steady lang. So yung FPS niya is at 50 FPS. So, if we try to move it, swipe it left and right, nagbago siya to 144. So, very smooth yung transition. So, when I stop doing it, unti-unti mag-a-adjust siya back to 50 FPS. So, try ulit natin. Pag ginalaw ko yung screen, automatically magbabago siya into 144 FPS. Okay, so, try natin for example, opening the gallery. So, since may click ako, automatically, nagbago yung FPS niya. So, right now, we're just being still. Yung FPS niya is currently at 50. If we try to browse some photos and ginalaw yung screen, kita nyo naman, nagbabago yung FPS niya back and forth to 143 and 144. If we stop doing it, unti-unti, bababa yung FPS niya to 50 FPS. Now, we're currently on Instagram and try natin kung gagana yung adaptive sync display ni Xiaomi. Dahil di tayo nagbabrowse pa, yung current na refresh rate niya is at 50 FPS. Pag tayo natin mag-browse, move natin yung mga feeds. As you could see, nagbago yung refresh rate niya into 144. When we stop browsing, in this photo right here, mag-stop siya ulit at 50 FPS. This phone also has HDR10 Plus and MEMC, which stands for Motion Estimation Motion Compensation Technology. Yung feature na yan is usually found on high-end TVs na tinatawag din nilang soap opera effect. MEMC works by artificially adding frames to a video with a low frame rate para magkaroon siya ng smooth effect. It's worth noting that for the bezels, yung side and yung top bezel is almost the same. But yung bottom bezel niya is slightly larger. 500 nits siya pag naka-max brightness. Pero it could reach up to 650 using auto brightness. For the battery, meron siyang 5,000 mAh capacity na kayang-kayang punuin in just over an hour ng provided na 33W fast charger. For the processor, this has a flagship level Snapdragon 865. So yung mga apps and high demanding games, kayang-kaya niyang i-handle smoothly. Para makita niyo yung processing power ni Mi 10T Pro, let's look at some benchmark. Here is the benchmark result using Geekbench 5 and kita niyo naman pang flagship level yung mga results niya. So for the gaming aspect ng phone, we're going to use Slingshot Extreme Benchmark para makita yung performance niya when gaming. So overall, yung score natin is almost 6,000 at 5,959. And as you could see right here, your score is better than 96% of the results from all other devices. So sobrang okay na rin yung results natin. For the software, this has Android 10 out of the box with MIUI 12 skin on top. Under the display settings, nandyan yung option to go to dark mode. Just click right here and then check the slider. And then automatically yung phone mo will go to dark mode. Also, under the display settings, nandyan din yung option to choose the refresh rate. So if you click right here sa refresh rate, mapupunta ka sa option na to wherein you could choose 60Hz, 90Hz, or yung 144Hz na adaptive display. Under the special features, nandyan yung Game Turbo that can help you enhance yung gaming experience mo. Another thing I wanna show you is when you swipe down from the right part of the phone, ipapakita niya yung control center. So, swipe up natin. If you swipe down from the left side ng phone, yung papakita niya sa'yo is yung mga notifications mo. Recently, Xiaomi has come under fire by showing ads in their phones. But with this phone, I'm happy they've added an option to turn it off. Under the privacy settings, just click on ads and then opt out of ads personalization. For the speakers naman, meron siyang dual linear stereo speakers na itatry natin with this YouTube playback. Here is a sample video for our YouTube playback. Hey guys, what's up? I'm Arthur and welcome to another episode of the Unboxing Tito. Guys, September is finally here. Phones are being released left and right. Every week may inilalabas na bagong phone. Just a few weeks ago, inilabas ni Xiaomi yung kanilang killer phone, yung Redmi K30 Ultra. At syempre, hindi magpapatalo si Realme dyan. Kaya nilabas nila si Realme X7 Pro. For the gaming aspect of the phone, meron siyang liquid cool technology to better handle yung thermal management. Meron din siyang X-axis linear vibration motor for the haptics para maging similar yung experience mo when playing Xbox or PS games. Sa settings under the special features, you will also find what we call the game turbo that will enhance your whole gaming experience. Pakita ko sa inyo in this sampled video. So now I'm going to show you yung features ni game turbo. So to access the game turbo while playing a game, just swipe from the corner pa diagonal. Sa Game Turbo Center, makikita mo dyan yung current na GPU and CPU that's being currently used. Pati na rin yung FPS niya. In here, you could clear up some RAM para mas mapabilis mo yung game mo or can even record yung game na nalaro mo currently. Also, if you click right here, papakita niya sa'yo lahat ng apps installed sa phone mo. And for example, we click on Facebook right here, pwede mong ma-open or makapag-browse ng Facebook mo while you're playing a game. To cancel that, just swipe up. So for our gaming aspect, let's test it out para makita yung performance ni Snapdragon 865. We will be playing Asphalt Legends right now para makita natin kung paano i-handle ni Snapdragon 865 yung game. To be fair, granted na LCD display lang siya, maganda pa rin yung graphic quality. Mas preferred ko lang talaga yung mga AMOLED displays. Mas punchy kasi yung mga colors, pero yung display na to is really good pa rin. So we've tested only one game, pero we're going to make a dedicated gaming video, so watch out for that. Para sa mga camera enthusiasts dyan, for sure magugustuhan nyo yung phone na to. Start off, meron siyang 108 megapixel for the main camera. Meron ding 13MP ultra-wide cam na merong 123 degree field of view. And lastly is the 5MP macro camera, which is a significant upgrade compared sa 2MP camera from other phones. Isa rin to sa few phones that could shoot up to 8K at 30 FPS. Sadly, yung OIS support is for 4K video lang. But that's not really a bad thing. Ilan sa mga gandang camera features ng phone na to is the AI skyscaping, photo clone at yung simultaneous use ng front and back camera. Para makita yung mga features na nabanggit ko, let's look at some camera samples. Para sa mga mahilig mag-selfie dyan, for sure, magugustuhan nyo yung 20MP selfie camera that can shoot videos up to 1080p at 30 FPS. So here are some selfie samples para makita nyo yung camera performance. Sobrang daming magandang features yung camera ni Mi 10T Pro. So para hindi sobrang humaba yung video natin, I've decided to create a separate video to showcase yung lahat ng camera features niya. So do watch out for that. So my final thoughts on the XIAOMI Mi 10T Pro 5G. Gamit ko yung phone na to for about 2 to 3 days now. And yung buong experience has been pretty great. Pero what intrigues me is yung mga choices nila on what corners to cut para ma-hit yung price niya na 25,000 pesos. So eto yung mga features ng phone na nagustuhan ko. First is yung 5,000 mAh battery. Even for power users, this phone could easily last you the entire day. Yung 144Hz adaptive sync display, surprised ako na hindi pala siya gimmick. Nakita nyo naman siguro dun sa sample video natin. Yung haptic motor niya is really great. Hindi lang sa gaming mo siya mai-enjoy. Kahit simpleng pag-type ng messages, feel mo yung ganda ng haptic feedback. Pero yung pinaka nagustuhan ko sa phone na to is yung camera features niya. Na-enjoy ko sobra yung photo clone feature niya. You could make so many creative shots with it. In ideal lighting situations, you could get so much detail dun sa 108 megapixel camera niya. So like I said, they needed to cut some corners to reach a certain price. Yung cons naman itong phone is wala siyang wireless charging. No IP certification on dust and water resistance. Yung display niya is really great for an LCD panel. Pero for me, mas maganda pa rin yung mga high-end na AMOLED panel. Yung charging speed niya is not that great kasi below siya for 2020 standard. So in typical Xiaomi fashion, yung features na makukuha mo at this price point is really great. So overall, this phone is great but not perfect. If you have questions or suggestions for our next video, just leave a comment down below and I'll make sure to reply. So that's the end of our video and I hope nagustuhan nyo. Thumbs is a plus, subs is a must. I'm the Unboxing Tito and I will see you next time.